So, principles for occupational therapy evaluation. So, from the OTPF, a child with spinal muscle atrophy might have some of the following performance skill challenges. This includes challenges with muscle function, motor skills, social interaction skills, and a bunch of other things that fall under that. So, for muscle functions, a child might have trouble with their muscle power, tone, and endurance. And this would be less of an issue when they're 6 months old, and you could work on that through postural alignment and muscle strengthening. But as they get older and would begin to develop a gait pattern, for a child with SMA, this might become an atypical gait pattern, which would affect their participation in activities of daily living. For motor skills, the child may have trouble moving and exploring their environment, reaching to grasp objects, manipulating those objects in their hand. Um, we just mentioned that they might have trouble walking when they get older and enduring. So their muscle endurance would be, they would have less stamina than a typical child at 6 months old. For social interaction skills, a typical child at 6 months old communicates a lot through their body because they don't yet have a lot of words. So they would communicate by moving their head, their eyes, and their arms to explore their environment and tell their caregivers what they want. A child with SMA has limited head movement and may be unable to move their arms, if any or at all. So this would leave only eye movement as a possible form of communication for them. They may also be able to utter some sounds, but a typical 6-year-old wouldn't have um, many words to express their feelings, which would make social interaction challenging. OT is also to address postural instabilities in a child of 6 months old and vestibular control. This doesn't have to be while standing, it could be vestibular control of their head or their arms, making sure they're proprioceptively aware. And OT also addresses upper extremity weaknesses and how it would impact their habits, roles, routines, and rituals, and also how that affects their family and caregivers.